it was a little bit close, but after that, no problem.
Left front tyre is going to be the bogey tyre, but for Tarquini on pole position, he should have the easiest job of the afternoon. Alongside him, Alain Menu in the first of the Fords. And on row 2, we see James Thompson, along with teammate, I'll say it again, teammate Tom Christensen. Independent Matt Neal on row 3 and Rickard Rydell alongside. And again, 2 Vauxhalls, this time Muller and Rademacher. Reed's back on row 5 with Jason Plato. Independent Colin Blair and Class B leader Morrison on row 6. Lemmer and Kay make up row 7 in their Integra R Hondas.
Revs are up again. Tarquini in pole position. Away well. There's Menu right alongside him. Look at Rydell. Jumps off the line. I don't know what he's on today. Another flying start from Rydell, but further down the pack. Tarquini holds onto the lead. Menu is really looking closely at him. That's Rydell side by side with the second of the Hondas. On board with Christensen now. There is Rydell. He's just slithered past us and held onto that spot, one after the other, kicking up the dust. But it's Tarquini held onto the lead. Honda, Ford and Honda. Tarquini, Menu, then it's Thompson, then Rydell, then Christensen right in behind them. Thompson, I think, just running a little bit wide there over Clark as they go down the back straight for the first time. There's Rydell. He made an absolute blinder of a start from midfield. Matt Neal fading to the inside, seeing if he can pick up a place. There's Muller moving onto the back of Neal's car, trying to pick up some spots. Anthony Reid further back in the pack, and there's Colin Blair. He's pretty much in touch with people this weekend, up and over the strike for the first time, and it's still Tarquini in the lead. Plenty of pace. There's Tom Christensen darting around, seeing if he can pick up position, and Plato's off.
And that's down at the hairpin bend. Jason Plato has either driven off or has been punted off. And there you can see the damage in the left rear corner, of course. No donuts from a front-wheel drive touring car.
Here are these two boys again, Lemmer and Morrison, and once again, Morrison straight ahead on power up the hill.
Yes, he does, but this time he uses the car and the track to his advantage. He doesn't offer Lemmer the opportunity to run down the inside because he's on the inside of the track.
Mark Lemmer fighting back though, this ain't over yet. Oh, that was very close. Squirming as they go up and over the chicane. There's James Kay in the third of the Class B cars. Now we're on board with Anthony Reid in P9. We're heading down the back straight towards the hairpin. Big lunge under brakes. Huge pass.
Very, very good pass. Well thought out, even better executed, and just seemed to catch the field napping.
Very strong stuff from Anthony Reid. Back at the leaders. Tarquini, Menu and Thompson. We can see that. Now there's Christensen. He's really on jumping beans this weekend. His car moving left and right, trying to pick up position the whole time as he goes up and over the hill and down into Duffers. There's Rydell. Great start from him, picked up position, that helped a lot, and he's still very much in touch with this lead group. 4th place, on board with Rydell now. Thompson up ahead. They really carry some speed through that right-hander.
Yeah, Clark is very important because it leads on to the second quickest part of the track. That's where we saw Reid dive down the inside, but very difficult to do. You've got to have an advantage. Let's watch Reid this time.
Unbelievable stuff. Deja vu. Great stuff from Anthony Reid. Slides down there like a greased piglet, straight past yet another Vauxhall.
Well, he makes it look so easy. Nobody's been passing here all afternoon. Suddenly Reid pulls it out of the bag twice.
Here's jumping beans himself. Christensen really trying to get past Rickard Rydell. He's had too much sleep, Christensen, hasn't he? He's really alive.
He's got that Honda dancing around all over the racetrack. Rickard Rydell, the phlegmatic Swede, nothing really seems to get into his head, except that he can see ahead of him.
Well, on board now with Christensen ahead of us, our dance partner Rydell. Little sachet out through the back of the circuit. Christensen's tight, but so is Rydell. No one runs wide there. Rickard Rydell, an extremely neat driver.
He reminds me of a Labrador. Takes a lot of Rylan, but when you do, he'll go ballistic.
You're only saying that because he used to drive a Volvo. Okay, Rydell holds the inside line. Christensen runs to the outside, now the inside. Now Rydell moves back across the left-hand side of the track. Side by side, I reckon Christensen's got a good run out of that corner. Over the strike. Rydell on their left, Christensen, he's made it stick. Great stuff.
Good job. Great overtaking by the Dane. Down the inside. Takes the place away from Rickard Rydell.
Now Matt Neal's got a similar problem that Rydell had, and he's got the problem with Reid, Rydell's teammate. Reid just slides through on the inside. If Reid slides through, Muller barges through, just trying to bludgeon his way past Matt Neal.
Matt Neal just shut the door again. Muller had to back out of it. I mean, what fantastic racing here.
Matt Neal's had lots of contact from lots of people from behind today, and he's held onto it every single time. Won't be a single straight panel left on that Nissan. Now back on board with James Thompson, and he's starting to get in touch with Menu.
Starts to look like Menu's beginning to struggle as he comes out of the hairpin bend. Watch Thompson. Can he pick up the slipstream? Can he get the draft? Can he dive down the inside into Duffus?
Hey, that's Christensen. Big trouble for him. That was Anthony Reid just passing him.
Broken drive shaft coming in. Hey, Tom.
Full speed.
Broken drive shaft, please.
Coming in.
When a drive shaft goes, that's the end of your day. A fine fifth in the sprint race, nothing in the feature.
Limping back to the pits. He's got to get round this hairpin. If he does okay, indicator on, so he's got to pull into the pit lane, which is halfway up the hill. He was doing so extremely well, marching through the field. I guess this circuit is pretty tough on suspension and drive shafts in these cars, though.
Well, the amount of turns, and particularly where the cars are flying through the air, the drive shafts go through all kinds of angles. So it's an area in a car you have to be very careful. Christensen's able to do the job on Rydell on this part of track. Thompson's got to do the same very shortly.
Duffus down into McIntyre's puff of smoke from Menu. He's run wide. Run terribly wide, and James Thompson has slipped through.
Yeah, locked up the left front, turning into McIntyre's. He didn't need a second invitation, he just dived through.
Very, very wide over the top of Clark Corner. Struggling for grip. Rademacher looks as though he's having the better of the grip. This is down into the hairpin, a passing opportunity. Rademacher runs a little bit deeper to see if he can improve his exit back up the hill using all of the curbs to try to get past, and that's a car off. That's a Ford. That's Menu. Alain Menu is off. There's been a little bit of contact. The bonnet's damaged. He's okay trying to snowplow his way out of the kitty litter.
I'm stuck. That's it. I'm getting out.
Stuck indeed.
Yeah, went into the gravel fairly heavily, damaged the front of the car, but principally the car just buried itself, and Menu's day's over.
Well, you have to say the clues for that happening were there.
But I didn't expect to see Menu just throw it away like that. He doesn't give up places that easily, and remember, he's in the battle for this year's championship.
Only one more lap left if James is going to be able to reel him in. Looks like too big a gap.
Yes, it is, but nonetheless, Thompson will still push. You never know what happens. You could meet a slow car. Tarquini might be overly cautious. Thompson's got to push.
Well, as we can see there, bad day for Menu as well, but we still have a pair of Fords, Rydell and Reid, in third and fourth place. And the independent runner, Matt Neal, is inside the top six, and the guy just outside of it is all over his boot lid. Once again, Rademacher climbing all over the back of Matt Neal's car. Gives him a little bit of a nerf down through the bottom of McIntyre's.
Matt just used every part of the racetrack, and Rademacher, pure frustration on his side.
Well, the back of Matt's car is going to be bruised and battered at the end of this. It's been hit so many times this afternoon. This guy's car, not a mark on it. Gabriele Tarquini through the hairpin for the last time, up and over the hill to take the checkered flag. What a drive.
And what a great win for the Jazz team. That's the Italian Honda factory team.
Vamos, bravo, Cigno! Viva Cigno!
Great drive from Tarquini. Remember, he was the pole man, and a good start is everything here. He made it stick. James Thompson, welcome back. Great result for James. Second place. Ricard Rydell in third, Reid in fourth. So you've still got two Fords in the top five, and Ivan Muller making the top five in the Vauxhall. Independent Matt Neal will be looking forward to a rest after his race-long dice with Rademacher. Highly entertaining in sixth and seventh. And Morrison in the Class B actually makes the top 10.
It's unbelievable because I start from a rollover, 94. Second, 90 last year. Yeah, last year, 99. And first this year, so good improvement. Car was fantastic. My tire works very good. And also the mechanic's job between the two races was really hard because we broke the front suspension.
The drivers' points have a distinctly Ford feel to them, but boy, it's close. Alain Menu and Ricard Rydell are even Stevens on 79, with Reid just 2 points behind. Even though Reid's win tally stands at 0 so far, his points haul does include 5 podiums and a few what-ifs.
Myself and my engineer, we've got ourselves a kind of target which we try and achieve in terms of point scoring every race weekend, and we've exceeded that target. Slightly disappointed not to have won so far, but